Shalom to the elect of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indian and Haitians. Gotta give all praises and glory. Ka Halal, Wa Hawa, La Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who well, who teach well, and a sincere salutation to all the Akim, pushing this truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, waking up the hope for the elect. Shalom to the Akwa who are listening and learning. I'm Isaiah, coming at you with another lesson in truth, facts, faith, and edification. And this is another lesson, and the title is, This is How They Really Feel. This is how they really feel about you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indian and Haitians. This is how they really feel. So Lord willing, let's be edified.
City the way it is. We have
Meaning white?
if black people, if a black couple wants to move in, fine. But to have the mixed marriage, no.
Marysville is a small city in St. Clair County. 7 Act News reporter Kimberly Craig is there, where she talked to the candidate face to face. Kim?
Jean Kramer says she did not even know that her comments had gone viral, and she says she just didn't have enough time yesterday to explain what she meant.
My suggestion.
There's no need to explain, man. You said what you said. You mean what you mean. There's no need to explain. And what should you give a care if you didn't know the camera was there? You feel how you feel, it is what it is, man. This is how you Edomites really feel. Point blank, period.
Recommendation: keep Marysville a white community as much as possible.
Wow.
I was floored. I was speechless. I didn't know how to react to it. Nobody did it sitting at the table.
Why do you think Marysville should stay white?
We like it the way it is.
This is 68-year-old Jean Kramer, who is running for city council in Marysville, and we're told she stunned everyone at the Meet the Candidates Forum in City Hall last night when she said they should keep Marysville white. Here she is responding to the audible gasp in the room.
Seriously, in other words, foreign-born, no foreign people. If people are coming here,
She said no foreign people. Nah. According to facts, all you Edomites are immigrants, man. Okay? This was the land of the Northern Kingdom, man. All you Edomites are immigrants. So what she talking about? No foreigners.
to get away from their own country, what they should do is, or need to do, is go back to their own country and straighten it out.
Kramer
What you need to do, what you Edomites need to do is go back to the caves, man. Because that's where you come from. You come from the caves.
claims she's not racist. Now listen to what she says about a new couple in the neighborhood. One is American and the spouse is Canadian.
And they're both white.
So that's okay.
Yeah.
But she's foreign, right?
I don't know if Canadian would be foreign.
The simple fact is that people here in Marysville, or even in Port Huron, the majority of people just feel that was a real ignorant statement to make, and we don't believe that. We don't feel that way. And so to have something like that overshadow such a positive event here in Marysville, like Hot Wheels Weekend, is really kind of sad.
I have no problem.
Hey, man. They rust is not altogether wiped away, man. Okay? Your rust cannot be wiped away, man. You Edomites have a perpetual hatred with Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, because that's what this is all about.
Problems with black people, as long as people marry the same kind, I have no problem.
I also asked her what she was afraid of
Oh,
when foreign-born
man.
people came to Marysville.
As long as they don't push themselves on other people, I wouldn't have any problem.
And the
It's
mayor of
Edomites in
Marysville
rough
has gone
form,
on
man.
record calling Kramer's comments racist, vile, and jaw-dropping. In Marysville, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.
All right, Kim, thank you. And you can watch Jean Kramer's.
Hey, that's Edomites in rare form, man. Okay? Now here go another Edomite. She devil. In rare form, man.
Propaganda, what is it? Information used to influence an audience to further an agenda, to sell an idea, material used to propagate the faith in a specific doctrine, like the religion of progress. It's a set of techniques that are often associated with influencing a target audience to buy into a social or political ideology. The techniques are biased and meant to appeal to emotion. In our age, there is no such thing as keeping out of politics. Every tiny little thing is now a political issue, and every day you are blasted with propaganda to convince you that these things are true. And although there will be propaganda on both sides of the issue, both can't be true. One is false. Simply put, propaganda is the battle for your mind. Whether you're conscious of it or not, you are inundated with it every day. In education, in the news, in art, and especially in entertainment. In fact, we should just call it entrainment. Now that we got that out of the way, one side is trying to sell you a scam. Here are the top 10, give or take a few, lies and propaganda of our current anti-white age. All white people are racist, and only white people can be racist. In fact, you are all white supremacists and don't even realize it. Your very existence, your breathing, literally pollutes non-white spaces. White privilege is real. Let me do a few somersaults to prove it to you. White people invented slavery and are only prosperous today all across the world because of 400,000 African slaves in America hundreds of years ago. Even places like Sweden who had no slaves. So today you must be very, very guilty. Hang your head in shame and pay.
Sweden was a slave trading country until 1847, so much of its wealth is built upon the backs of the slave trade.
Look at this Uncle Tom.
Europeans
Soundboard.
stole the land, all of it, everywhere they lived. They stole everything. They raped and pillaged everyone when no one else was. So get out of the way and let everybody else rape and pillage you. It's only fair. Europeans don't have a culture, absolutely nothing. The only culture they do have is stolen from the vibrant peoples of other countries. When
That's
white
facts.
people talk about heritage, it's code for white supremacy and the oppression of others, because European heritage in itself is a social construct and racist. But you must honor all other people's heritage.
That's facts. Okay. They created the word white in 1681 as a social construct, man.
But not too much, because cultural appropriation is also racist. Oh, and honoring your ancestors is not okay for you, bigot. Shame, shame, shame. When there are too many white people in the same area, like a country where they are the ethnic majority, like Estonia, it is 1933 Germany all over again, and I don't have to remind you about that now, do I? White people becoming a minority in their country through open borders and tolerance is a very, very good thing to celebrate.
She said their country, and they stole this from the North American Indians, man. Okay, from the tribe of Gad and Reuben, man. They stole it from the Northern Kingdom, period.
Great.
Whites will not be the majority. I mean, it's an exciting transformation of the country. It's an exciting evolution and progress of our country. White supremacists, white nationalists, that is viewed as a horrific event.
When the majority of European nations are inhabited by the third world, all your best dreams will come true. We'll be colonizing Mars, and robots will do all the work we don't want to do, so we can enjoy a life of leisure. I know the first generation might be a little bumpy, but the second one will adjust. No, I mean, the third one will adjust. It's a sacrifice, a transition we must make to save the world and to fight fascism. Don't have children for the environment and to end racism. White people. Mixed race children will bring peace on earth. A room full of white people, even if from different countries, speaking different languages, living in different cultures, can never, ever, ever be diverse. And without accepting racial, cultural, and sexual diversity, you white people will literally die. But that's also a good thing for ethnically European people.
Hey, that's facts, man. Hey, hey, man. It is beautiful to see Esau Edom, man. Bring it out, man. Okay, old she-devil, man.
Because you see, the end of you is good for you. There is no war on white people. No one's replacing you. No one's targeting you or discriminating against you. That's impossible anyway. You don't even exist. That's not what the UN meant by population replacement in European nations, or what the mainstream media means when they say things like, white men are bad, even a 6-year-old tells me so. If you think otherwise, we will ban, censor, ruin you, and get you blacklisted from society and put you on a terrorist list. And oh my, how could I forget the most important thing of all? Israel is our greatest ally. Of course they need a really, really big wall to keep undesirables out, to keep Israel, Israel, you anti-Semite. The Jewish people are the chosen people by God, and they have the highest IQ on the planet, so they know what's best for us Europeans. Lots and lots and lots and lots of immigration, you fascists.
Oh, man. Let Esau Edom, man. Esau Edom give you some nice facts, man. Straight facts, man.
Arm yourself with the truth and laugh in the face of those who tell you otherwise. Your mind is not for sale. So, YouTube, after pressure from the ADL, my biggest fans, had a bloodbath in my playlist the other day, deleting my most popular videos totaling millions of views. No reason, no strike, just because they don't agree. They fear what happens when people watch my videos. Truth-telling, setting minds free from the sickness of self-hate. You white people watching have nothing to apologize or explain for. Stand your ground and help us stand ours by becoming a Red Ice member at redicemembers.com and gain access to all our content, including the naughty banned videos. You can also donate in a variety of ways. Check.
So you got these Edomites, man. Just showing you how these Edomites is telling you straight facts, man. Okay? These Edomites is giving you straight facts, man.
Shalom.
Oh, Salakia. Went back to the wrong thing.
It's a nice city.
So this is Psalms chapter 64 and verse 1. Hear my voice, O power, in my prayer. Preserve my life from the fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, which are my the elites, the Illuminati, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. So these Edomites, you know, Obadiah 1 and 3, man, the pride of thy heart have deceived them, man. Okay? That they may shoot in secret at the perfect, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. So these Edomites, man, okay, what they, you know, they whet their tongue like a sword, man. They shoot bitter words. Now she told you straight facts, man. Okay, that's how them Edomites, that's what they did. Everything that she told you is real, man. Okay? And Jake want to run around here like they don't see these things, man. Okay? Jake running around here like they don't understand what's really going on with the enemy, man. They hate you, man. Okay? They have a perpetual hatred, man. Thus saith the Lord. But guess what? What did what did David say? In Psalm 139 and 21. It reads, do not I hate them, O Yahweh, that hate thee, and am not I grieved with those that rise up against thee? I hate them with a perfect hatred. I count them my enemies. Right? The Lord hates. He hates the enemies, man. Okay? He hate them, man. And the Lord is about the vision. Okay? He's only for the elect of his people. Hebrew Israelites. So-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. So it's cool if you want to stay segregated. Hey, we do too. Because guess what? The Lord is a separatist and he's a racist. Okay? And he's only for his people, man. Point blank, period. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6 and verse 54. And it reads, and after these, Adam also, who thou madest Lord over all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. Okay? This is Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 15. And it reads, behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. Verse 17, all nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted to him less than nothing and vanity. This is Isaiah 40. Isaiah 40. Let me see. This is Isaiah. Let me see. Isaiah 40. Is it 43? This is Isaiah 45 in verse 4. And it reads, for Jacob my servant's sake, and Israel mine elect, I have even called thee by thy name. Right? This is Isaiah 48. Hear ye this, O house of Jacob. Isaiah 48 and 1. Hear ye this, O house of Jacob, which are called by the name of Israel, and are come forth out of the waters of Judah. Okay? The Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, are the chosen of the Lord, man. And as for all the other nations, he don't care about them, man. He doesn't care about these heathen nations, man. This is Isaiah 43. But now, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, that created thee, O Jacob, and he that formed thee, O Israel, fear not, for I have redeemed thee, and have called thee by the name, thou art mine. Okay? He's only concerned with Jacob, man. This is Isaiah 41 and 8. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend. Okay? Verse 9. Thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, thou art my servant. I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away. Okay? Listen, man. No one cares about the opinions of you Edomites, man. Okay? Even though they speaking straight truth, you know. They speaking straight truth, man. Just a little rant about these devils and how they are really a drop that follow from a vessel in the earth, man. Okay? And no one cares about them. This is back in 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hand. If the world now be made for our sake, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? Hey, that time is almost up. That time is almost up, man. Right? Esau at the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. Okay? And Lord is coming back to redeem who? You so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. This is Luke chapter 1, verse 68. And it reads, Blessed be the Lord Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shah, power of Israel, for he have visited and redeemed his people. Okay? And have raised up an horn of salvation for us in the house of his servant David, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies. Read Psalm 83. Those are all our enemies. And from the hand of all that hate us, right? To perform the mercies promised to our fathers, and to remember his holy covenant, the oath which he swore unto our father Abraham, that he would grant unto us, that we being delivered out of the hand of our enemies, might serve him without fear. Isaiah 59 and 19, Isaiah 59 and 20. And the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgressions in Jacob, saith the Lord. As for me, this is my covenant with them. Who is them? Israelites. You so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Saith the Lord Yahweh, my spirit that is upon thee, and my words which I have put in thy mouth, shall not depart out of thy mouth, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, nor out of the mouth of thy seed's seed, saith the Lord Yahweh, from henceforth and forever. Okay? So the Lord don't care, man. This is only for Hebrew Israelites. Hey, so with that, gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakakwadash, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, who teach well, and a sincere salutation to all the Akim, pushing the truth throughout the four winds of the earth, the entire world, working up the hope for the elect. Shalom to the Akwa for listening and learning. This is one more precept. Amos chapter 1 and verse 9. And this going to these Hamites, right? The ones that sold us to the Edomites. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, for 3 transgressions of Tyrus, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because they did deliver up the whole captivity to Edom, and remember not the brotherly covenant. But I will send a fire on the wall of Tyrus, which shall devour the palaces thereof. Okay? So you Hamites got to pay too, man. Right? Like it said in Joel 3. Right? Will you recompense me swiftly and speedily? Will I recompense your tribulation upon your own head, man? So you Hamites, you got to pay too, along with Esau Edom, man. Okay? And all you other 16 heathen nations, man. You all got to pay, man. So with that, Shalom.